Clinging to beliefs for the comfort they provide without ever questioning them is like choosing to remain in darkness despite having the ability to see. Our inclination towards supernatural beliefs intensified as we transitioned from nomadic hunters to more settled hunter-gatherer communities. With longer lifespans and increased leisure time, early humans began to ponder realities beyond mere survival. They were confronted with the mystery of death, puzzled by familial resemblances across generations, and startled by dreams in which they conversed with deceased ancestors. These experiences, coupled with a lack of understanding about natural forces, disease, and cosmology, gave rise to early spiritual beliefs, especially the notion of spirits and an afterlife. Despite centuries of progress, the modern human brain still carries vestiges of its primitive ancestry. These ancient cognitive traits continue to shape our susceptibility to spiritual ideas and supernatural solutions for life's difficulties. As these beliefs evolved and accumulated, they formed the bedrock of organized religions, initially polytheistic, eventually transitioning into monotheistic systems. The concept of an afterlife became deeply rooted in the human psyche, emerging as a psychological anchor. Religions capitalized on this belief, weaving compelling narratives that promised eternal peace or torment, thereby securing the loyalty of their followers. By presenting the afterlife as a reward or punishment, religions effectively marketed a spiritual product that no one could verify, but many desperately wanted to believe. Fear has always been a central tool. Most religions subtly instill anxiety, depicting life as a spiritual battleground and offering salvation only through strict adherence to their doctrines. The promise is simple: follow our path, and you'll find peace in life and paradise after death. Reject it, and you risk eternal suffering. Without the core promise of an afterlife, no religion could maintain its influence. This belief is marketed as truth, not metaphor. In the Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, the fear mechanism originates from the creation myth of Adam and Eve. Humanity is burdened with inherited sin, and only through divine guidance can one avoid hell and enter God's kingdom. Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism offer a different framework. They propose a karmic cycle of rebirth, where past actions shape current and future lives. Liberation, moksha, or nirvana is the ultimate goal, freeing the soul from endless reincarnations. If not attainable in this life, followers are encouraged to live virtuously to secure a better rebirth or a place in a heavenly realm. Sadly, many people become entangled in religious dogma, absorbing and internalizing its messages until they unconsciously govern their lives. These beliefs, implanted early and reinforced through repetition, take root deep in the psyche, quietly but powerfully, like a psychological parasite. Under this influence, people may defend their belief systems with emotional fervor, often reacting with hostility toward those who question or reject them, forgetting that, in the end, everyone is simply clinging to their own preferred story. Religion has undeniably offered emotional solace to humans throughout history. From the primitive anxieties of early hunter-gatherers to the existential crises of modern life, it has provided comfort, though more akin to a placebo than a cure. Its power lies not in truth, but in the psychological relief it delivers. When we are born, we are belief-free. During the first year of life, we develop motor functions and construct the mental operating system that will manage our interaction with the world. Language acquisition soon follows, opening the door to more complex thought. At this vulnerable stage, parents and caregivers begin to install belief systems, stories designed to soothe and explain. These stories, while appealing to a child's developing mind, often include supernatural elements that promise protection and purpose. Once rooted, these beliefs are rarely questioned and become hardwired into our cognition. As Professor Joseph Campbell once said, we tend to view myths as other people's religions, while treating our own as undeniable truth. This reveals the insidious nature of belief. Once internalized, it biases our thinking and shapes our reality, unknowingly and almost irrevocably. Arthur C. Clarke once remarked, "One of the greatest tragedies in humanity's history is the hijacking of morality by religion." Many still assume that morality is inseparable from religious belief, yet the foundation of moral behavior is surprisingly simple and doesn't necessarily depend on religion. This was a brief overview of how religions emerged and evolved over time. I hope the perspectives shared in this video inspire you to reflect further on the subject.